What was it like when you had to retire?
Well, it was tough. It's all I've ever known is football, you know? So, like, making that decision to just end it is a difficult one.
I like having you at home more, but you did sell it to me a lot different to what you said. Oh, when I retire, we can go to the gym together and go for lunches and...
We do that, just not as often as I'd like, to be honest.
I think there was a moment where you were coming to the end of your career. You definitely did change in your personality. I knew you had something on your mind when you were thinking, God, what am I going to do after football?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Because plenty of ex-players told me, you know, the moment you retire, it's like you just... no one remembers, you know? So I wanted to sort of do things while I was still current to keep myself involved. I played football every single day of my life. I left school at 16, I retired at 38, that's 22 years. I sort of retired on my own terms. Most players, to be honest, retire because of an injury. I started my podcast and just seemed to really take off and do great. Hello and welcome to another episode of That Peter Crouch podcast with me, Peter Crouch. Chris Stark and Statman Dave with me as usual. You right, boys? So good?
I'm all right. I've got a question for you.
This is where we do the podcast. Great fun. It's like my favourite thing I do. Just to have a laugh. Like we come to the pub, we have a few beers and pretend we're working.
What's Abby's feelings?
Like I leave the house and she's got 4 kids and I'm going to work. And we come to the pub, have a few pints and have a laugh and talk about football. It's not work, is it really?
We thought we'd do a podcast today all about superstitions, which I know with you are massive.
Yeah, they were. When I was a young player, I had loads. Like, I would pray.
I didn't know you were religious, Crouch.
Well, for goals I am. At first, I was like, why are people listening to this? Talking about my life doesn't feel like it'd be that interesting, but, you know, to people that haven't been inside that dressing room, I suppose, no, it is incredibly interesting.